Today is April 10th, 2024, 8:36 a.m. It's a Wednesday. If I go to Burger King, I can get a $3 Whopper. It's a Whopper Wednesday. I sat in front of my computer today after dozing off for several hours and going to the room, shaving, taking a shower, and disposing of a bed bug on the wall. And I drove back and I sat down in front of my computer. A couple things that arose, and thank God that I'm Catholic. That's one. The second part is I realized why mankind created ladders and steps and staircases. In order for me to go from building the first floor to the 10th floor, I would have to jump from where I am all the way up to the 10th floor. However, the staircase allows me to climb, step up within maybe 8 inches, maybe 10 inches at a time, until eventually I get to the 10th floor. There's also an elevator that zooms right up. Now, how is this related to day trading? Well, there are 3 ways for the trade to go. There is a phenomenon where I place such as max risk. And if things go well, the elevator will zoom right up to the top and I will pass anything and everything that's there. That's the elevator ride. That's risky. It's risky because the cables could break and implode, and then I would crash down to the basement floor at an extremely high rate of speed, whereupon my prop firm challenge would implode. And that's it. $30 gone. The other is to attempt to jump from the ground level all the way up to the 10th floor. There are people who can do that, like maybe Muggsy Bogues, maybe. And especially people like myself who's below average in physical attributes, it would be very difficult to do. And I sat there in front of my computer and I realized something. I realized that on a prop firm challenge, some firms have 10% profit target. Some people have 8%. Some firms have 8% profit target. That's the first stage. The second stage is usually 5% across the board. And if there's a third stage, it will be 3%. Now, what I've learned and deduced from this is that if I attempt to obtain 8% or 10% or 5% or 3% at once, that can be taking an elevator ride, attempting to, and then there's a high probability that it could implode. That's the issue. So what I noticed is that if I were to take that 8%, chop it up into 1% per day, which means for a $5,000 prop firm challenge, 10% of that would be $500. 8% would be $400. Now, if I chop that up into the 400 into 1%, okay, it would take me about 8 trading days per day, making $50 times 8. This is where elementary math comes in. Okay, 8 times $50 is equal to $400, which means that within a matter of less than 2 weeks, I could pass a prop firm challenge. Now I'm asking myself, that's only $5,000. But this formula can be used to pass the 200K challenge. This is an Empire State Building that I can scale based on the way that I use to manage my risk. I realize today why mankind invented the staircase, the ladder, and the elevator today.